Welcome back to the gym today, guys. It's Eric, Coach Carp with Carp's Gym. We're back in the gym today under the rack, taking a look at the Barbell Anchor from Darko Lifting. Stay tuned and we'll check it out. So what is this Barbell Anchor? Well, guys, it's a new product invented by Darko Lift or Darko Lifting over on Instagram, darkolifting.com. He has the Barbell Anchor, a new creative way to store your barbells up and above the rack. So as you can see, I'm standing in the rack now. I'm about 6'2" and I'm walking under the rack. So now I have room to walk in and out of the rack with the barbells out of the way. It's really created for something like specialty bars or any kind of barbell. Personally, like I have the Mars bar, and if you know, you know. So having that bar up out of the way when you're not using it doesn't really hang well on the gun rack or in vertical storage. So having something where you can keep it up in the rack is really awesome. As you can see right here, what I've done before is I just kept it in the rack, and it was always in the way. I was having trouble walking around it. But this way, it's up out of the way. And unless you're a giant, you're going to be able to get in and around the bar. You even have more height over here on the sides. So I really like the invention. The only one thing that I didn't like about it is that he made it in the black and white. So, you know, I'm not Basement Brandon, I'm not Darko, I'm not Javers, I'm not the white box in Dubai. You know, I'm red and black. Coach Carp is red and black, so it's, you know, it's me, Kurt Locker, Big Marcus, or even somebody like the No Wine Cellar, like who loves his orange. I asked Darko if he could make more products like this with different liners, and he said he could, but it would cost, the price would go up dramatically. So what I did right here is, you know, I had to customize mine, and I made them the traditional Coach Carp red and black. I mean, I think it's a good invention. It's one of those things like any kind of specialty bar. If you need it, you know you need it. You guys take a look at it. I'll show you some clips and B-roll of it. Me putting it up in the rack. Let's talk about some of the specs. What is the Darko Lift Anchor? Well, it's a made in USA product put together out in California by David. It's you're able to use it for 5/8 and 1-inch hardware. It's a black powder coat on the outside with a HD FE coating on the inside, similar to like a UHMW type plastic, but it's not UHMW, but it's similar protective plastic like that. It's about 9 inches high and about 8 inches wide. I mean, I think it's a good invention. It's one of those things like any kind of specialty bar. If you need it, you know you need it. You guys take a look at it. I'll show you some clips and B-roll of it. Me putting it up in the rack, and I think you'll really like it, guys. Decals over at the gym, he has it in the 5/8 pin setup. I likes it because I believe he's in a spare bedroom. So in the home gyms, space is key. This is another great invention by Darko. I've got one. I recommend you get one. Okay, those are some of the specs, but how much does it cost? It's about $89, and that's with free shipping out of California. You can select pin sizes. You can select bolt sizes also as an additional $10. But as you know, I customized mine, so I wanted to get the black bolts. I think he provides the bright zinc bolts with his. So I went over to our Tractor Supply, and I got the black zinc bolts, but it ran me about $14. So his are about $10. So if you're cool with a bright zinc look, just go ahead and get them from Darko. It's cheaper to do it that way than if you go out here and try to buy bolts on your own. I got one of those, and I still have the bright zinc on the other parts of the anchor, and I'll see if that drives me crazy over time. But I have some other attachments that have those bright zinc bolts. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Coach Carp.